Igbo kwenu, Igbo ndị mama kwenu. Kwezuenu. Yes, this is your brother, Biafra Oracle. Here again. This is your brother Biafra Oracle here again. Igbo kwenu, Igbo ndị mama kwenu. Yes, now we are here. Igbo mama kwenu. Kwezuenu. Igbo ndị ọma kwenu. Kwezuenu. Igbo ndị kara aka kwenu. Igbo ndị njem ọnụ kwenu. Igbo ndị ike kwezuenu. Kwezuenu. This is your brother Biafra Oracle once again on the mic. I have come to see like this is very, very, very important, aspect which I must lend my voice to talk about this menace, this subtle entrance, this, trying to conquer us from within with our own people or by our own people. Now, you can see on the screen, you can see this one said it's it called himself Igbo Muslim. Look at the other one too. Check out this one too. This one is Igbo. He says he's Igbo Muslim. But I am here to inform every one of them and those who are sponsoring them, those who are paying them to come online on X, most especially with this nonsense narrative that there is nothing like Islam in Igbo land. There is nothing like Islam in Igbo land. It doesn't work. There is nothing like Igbo Muslim. These are all scam. These are all scam. These are people paid by paymasters, paid by the Islamic world to come and let the Igbo, the world, the entire world, feel like there is something like Islam in Igbo land, but when there is nothing, when there is none, then there is none. There is nothing like Igbo land. I can assure you that there is nothing like Igbo Muslim. There is nothing like Islam in Igbo land. What you see in Igbo land is just the hungry puppets who want money. And when these people approach them with money, they give them money and they begin to talk trash. Ebonyi State, for example, these people have done whatever. They have built the largest Islamic school or whatever they want. They have done in Ebonyi State. Yet they were not able to conquer Ebonyi State with Islam. They have converted as much as they can. Yet they have not been able to conquer Ebonyi State with Islam. Now they have failed to conquer Igbo land with the bullets, with the guns, with those in uniform and those in what do I call it now? Those in the racks, the ragtags, the bandits, the long gunmen, whatever they call them. They have failed in all those areas. They have failed in using. They felt like it's something like whoever that talks will crush. They felt like it's something they can deal with the bullets. That's what they feel like. But right now they have failed in all of those aspects. And so the only option is for them to come in, try to give our people money. Some of the hungry fools who would rather sell their soul to the enemy than to do the right thing. So they are now using them to come online to start crying wolves that the Igbo Muslims are being persecuted in Igbo land. And the question is, where is the Igbo Muslim? Where are they and who are they? Where are they and who are they? Because There is nothing like Igbo Muslim. There's like Islam in Igbo land. Well, whoever you see that's wearing hijab or claiming they're all scammers. They have collected money. They have been paid. They have been paid. They are actors. Their paymasters want to see them come online and act as if there is something like that in Igbo land, but there is nothing like that. There is nothing like that. We all know that. Secondly, this is another strategy, to see if they can intimidate the Igbo man to accept Islam. That's why they come online, they come on X, they start crying wolves. They start crying. Our Igbo Muslims are being persecuted, we are being stoned, we are being doing that. And you ask them, where are they in the first place? Where are they? But this is a strategy, this is a plan to see if they can draw sympathy, if they can get the Igbo man to begin to, accommodate Islam so that they can come infiltrate, and at the long run, they will strike. But we know all of these things, we catch them, their plans are dead on arrival. Their plans are dead on arrival. Thirdly, this is also another plan to conquer us from within. Since they have failed to conquer us with their guns and bullets and all that, they have failed to do all of those things. So now the thing is now to bring in money, because there are useless fools that call themselves youths, that their stomach is their God. They don't want to reason, they don't want to work. So they now, bring in this money and distribute to them, give them a large amount of money, and then ask them to, convert. And these people are converting because, if at all there are, but let's say they are converting. They are converting because of the cash. They are converting because of the cash, because no one with right senses at this point will have anything to do with Islam. Knowing fully well what they stand for, the antecedents, and what they have. All the is terrorists known to the world today are all linked to Islam. So why would a same person, somebody who claims to have brain, have something to do with Islam? Now look at this one on the screen. He's speaking Igbo, but listen to her very well. You discover that this one is not an Igbo girl. It doesn't even resemble an Igbo girl. The sound, the tone of the English she's speaking doesn't even sound like when Igbo person is speaking English. Maybe she has stayed in Igbo land for the like me. I can chip in if I'm talking. If I meet an Hausa person, I know what I can say. So if I want to ask price, I know how I can get it. If I want to ask, want to get something from them, I know what to say. Even in Yoruba language, if I want to find, I know what something. So you cannot intimidate. You cannot tell us that you're an Igbo person because you spoke one small. If you want to address this thing, if you want us to be sure, speak Igbo from the beginning to the end, and speak with parables. Speak with parables, and then we will understand that yes, you really mean what you're saying. But right now, you people are just, messing yourselves up. So I am here to tell our people not to derail. See this one. This one, look at him. He claimed to be a Muslim. And there is nothing Muslim in you. As a Muslim, you must have changed your name. And that cap you're wearing on your head to be there. There are Islamic religious cap that is supposed to work. They're coming online to claim you're a Muslim or whatever. You're supposed to have put on that cap. Put on that cap, and we'll see your beards. You look very much like them, but before coming out to claim nonsense, look at you. A very, very fake mode. I will tell that person who is paying you that you're not serious. that you're not going to make any, you're not going to, you're not going to achieve anything for them. Whether they better stop paying you. So, what is my aim? What do I want to achieve with this video? Just to tell the entire world that these are nonsense. These people are presenting online. There is nothing about it. We don't have Igbo Muslims. That is the fact. We don't have Igbo Muslim. There is no Islam in Igbo land. Take it or leave it. Whoever that is claiming to be Muslim in Igbo land is just a scammer, scamming the Islamic world, scamming the Islamic world. Islam in Igbo land. Take it or leave it. Scamming the Islamic world. They are bringing the money. They have released money to them, buy weapons, convert people, do all sorts they can do because they are planning to convert the whole world to Sharia. So they are doing all sorts of things. But the Igbo land is where they see that the gun and bullet cannot penetrate. So they want to use these fools, if at all they exist, if at all they are not paid agents, if at all they are real. If they are real, that means they want to use these agents to come in from within. But our God, the God of the Igbo people, would disgrace all of them, would expose and disgrace all of them. From today on, I lay a curse on anyone that want to be that answer Muslim in Igbo land. From today, you begin to have problems with that your paymasters. You begin to have sleepless night. You will not sleep anymore. Sleep will go and you will suffer until you run away from that thing you call Islam. You want to come and put us into trouble? Our children is what we want to come and put into trouble if I thought you are real. But no, we are not going to take that. We are not going to take that. There is nothing like Igbo Muslim. You people are all scammers. You people are all scammers. So if you get this video, share it. Share it. I don't want to play the nonsense they are saying. I just want to show you their faces. Those who claim to be whatever they are claiming that Igbo. I hear their cries like this girl. This girl is crying wolves. Speaking Igbo as if, come, time has gone. Language is not an identity. You should understand that language is not an identity. It can never be. You cannot identify yourself because you cannot identify yourself as an Igbo person because you speak Igbo. You can't. You look like a pure Fulani girl. There's nothing Igbo blood in you. Maybe you have stayed in Igbo and they brought you for 6 months. You have even learned a few things, one or two things, few to present, but you look like a Fulani girl. Not to talk of this Okoko. Where is that Okoko? B. People say Ewumuru Evile Abarakanwa. This one, I don't know what pain you have caused your parents. I don't know what pains you have caused your parents. I don't know what they are going through at this point. May God help you. May God help you. May God help you. So, at this point, I want to tell our people to stand strong. The God of Abraham who preserved our people during the war will always preserve our people. They will always preserve our people. God will always preserve our people. No matter what they do, they cannot. I want to tell our people to stand strong. the God of Abraham who preserved our people during the war will always preserve our people. You can hear it. He will always preserve our people. The God who preserved our people. When the British planned to kill every living Igbo person within 2 weeks, 4 weeks, they planned that it will be 4 weeks war where they will terminate everything, living thing in Igbo land and take over. But God came down and fought that battle. So if you are bringing war, if you are bringing Islam to Igbo land to come and bring Sharia, you will first of all perish. You are the one that will perish first hand. You perish. I think I will have to stop this here and let people think and know what we're going to do. So see you in my next video. God bless you.